had been very successful in life and had 4 wives, was on his deathbed. He summoned his 4th and most recent wife to his bedside. She was a beautiful, attractive woman, much younger than him and very well known. She came to his bedside and he said, "Sweetheart, in 2 days I'm going to be dead. When I'm gone, I'm going to be very lonely, and I want to know, will you come with me?" She didn't even give it a second thought. She said, no, I'm not going to do that. "I will say a prayer at your funeral, and that is all." And she left. Well, the old man was understandably devastated by this. It really hurt him that even though she was so much younger than him, he had shared so much with her, and she had provided him so much comfort in his aging years, and it bothered him to know that her love for him was not nearly as deep and meaningful as his love for her had been. But he did know that he also had 3 other wives in his life, so he called his 3rd wife. Now, she too was a very attractive woman, but she was a brilliant businesswoman, excellent businesswoman. And he called her to his bedside, and he told her, he said, "Dear, in 2 days I will be dead. When I get to the other side, I'm going to be very lonely. Will you come with me?" She too didn't take but a moment to think about it. She said, "Absolutely not." She said, "I will throw you the most lavish of funerals, but when that is over, I'm going to leave with your son." Once again, the old man was just devastated. And he just couldn't understand. They had shared a lot together in their life. I mean, the times they had spent together were very good, and he just had trouble understanding this betrayal. But he plodded along, and he called his 2nd wife. Now, she was not nearly as attractive as the prior 2, but she was a fine woman, and they had spent some really, really great times together. They always felt good together. They always felt comfortable together, and she had helped him with decisions he had to make in life, and she was a great support system for him. So she came to his bedside, and he said, "Sweetheart, in 2 days I'm going to die. I'm going to be very lonely on the other side. Will you come with me?" And he could see that the remorse in her eyes was real. It was true. And she said, "Oh, I am so sorry, but I can't do that." She said, "I will stay with you right to the graveside, but at that point, I have to go." And the man understood her passion, her emotion. He could see that she really meant what she was saying, and she really felt it. But nonetheless, it still left him feeling very empty inside. And so finally, he called his 1st wife. Now, his 1st wife and him had always had a wonderful relationship, and even though he hadn't seen her in many years, he always thought highly of her. All the memories were wonderful, and when they had been together, everything just seemed to click. Everything was perfect. She was always there for him. She was always there to help him when he needed help. They were always there for one another. They had just been perfect together. So she came to his bedside, and when she got there, it struck him how frail and fragile she looked, and just how almost beaten by life. And she sat down next to him, and he said, "Sweetheart, in 2 days I will be dead. Once I'm gone, I'm going to be very, very lonely. Would you come with me?" She said, "Absolutely. I will most certainly come with you. I will always be with you, from one life to another." Okay, now, the 1st wife is karma. The 2nd wife is family. The 3rd wife is wealth. The 4th wife is fame. Think about the story once again. Maybe even replay it, listen to it again. Which wife is the most valuable to be maintained? Which one will go with you when you die? This story has a really great lesson if you're willing to read between the lines. Because in reality, all of us have 4 wives, but not necessarily in human beings. And this simile in the story indicates that the 4th wife is the body, which will leave us at our time of death. The 3rd one is our wealth and properties, which will be distributed to others once we die. The 2nd one is our family and friends, who will just deliver us to our tombs, but then they will go about their business. But the 1st wife, the first one, is our soul and heart, which sometimes we forget to care about and feed to be healthy. So seek not to make your soul weak and starving, because it's the only thing that will join us in our tombs. And according to that, you'll either be in heaven or in hell. The ISODA Tech Summit Season 3 will be at Phuket early 2013. Don't miss out on management and HR sessions from the industry leaders at this mega IT event. Please, register immediately.
Always know that I love you. So I'll make it last, I'll make it last. I'll take my time and make it last. And as the present becomes the past, I'll do my best to make it last. I'll make it last, I'll make it last. Whatever it takes, I'll make it last. And though the future's coming fast, I'll fight it off to make this last.